So we have just arrived in our final states of the journey, and that is Victoria. And our first stop of this final state is a mountain range that was formed over 400 million years ago, and that is the Grampians.
And our first stop of the day is the famous MacKenzie Falls.
Enjoying yourself a bit more?
Yes, slightly. My toes are really cold because they're wet.
I think you're gonna have to change your shoes.
To what? Crocs?
You can wear a pair of mine.
Yours aren't waterproof.
Oh yeah, true.
What do you mean?
True. Okay,
so...
fair enough. I mean, it does make it worth it though, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
It's beautiful. It actually is.
So every waterfall that we see, or every cool thing that we see, makes you 1% more happy.
Maybe 2%.
So consider yourself right now 2% happy.
Yeah.
Good job.
Now you've literally just taken away 1.5% by doing that.
So there is more to do here, but we've got a lot on our plate.
We've got a lot on our list, and we started late because we've tried to minimise rainfall. And actually,
although look at the cloud. No one's going to believe you that it was raining because look at the sky.
That's crazy because like literally, I'm not even joking. Less than 2 minutes ago, thick grey cloud.
Yeah. So I'm thinking there must have been a fire or something here because a lot of the trees are like burnt black with like minimal leaves.
They have fires a lot in the Grampians.
Do they really?
It's one of the places. The Great Ocean Road area and the Grampians are like. It's like the main place, I think, in Victoria that they get fires regularly.
How odd. No cats or dogs, Jose. I feel like you don't see that in many countries.
Yeah,
other than
but
Australia.
people walk their cats here, don't they?
They do, don't they?
Because they're
It's a thing.
indoor cats.
Yeah.
So people take them for walks.
Ugh. Look at this ground. Like, it's not the worst terrain to be walking on, is it?
It is for my shoes.
That's all you're worried about, isn't it? Your shoes.
Oh, I just bought them. They were brand new. Really good running shoes.
But look at the bright side.
It's not raining. Yay.
The umbrella's down. Yay! Happiness meter?
6%.
Definitely been a fire.
But this doesn't look as recent because there's ferns on the ground.
I mean, yeah, things have grown back.
Actually, ferns I think grow quite
Oh,
quick.
there's a sign here. Stay on walking track. The surrounding area is fire impacted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm gonna stay on the surrounding area, but look how dark that is.
But then look.
That's burnt. But then, yeah, you've got all of this that's grown back. So
I think this must have been like the one maybe a couple of years ago.
years.
A year and a half there was, maybe.
I think you're right. The Balconies lookout. Here we go.
Oh, holy hell. Oh yeah, that's kind of a balcony, right?
Oh, holy moly.
People have definitely walked down there.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
quite scary.
This is nice though, look at that.
Look at this. I don't think you'd be able to see anything.
I honestly thought I'd probably see to that tree.
You can see for miles and miles and miles. Oh my gosh.
Would you ever risk sitting on the ledge for a photo?
Let us know in the comments.
I wouldn't.
No?
Not even in an alternate reality would I risk sitting on the edge of that. We're going to walk to the Pinnacle.
The Pinnacle, that sounds like the main part.
It's one of the most famous things here.
I've seen some signs. What on earth is that sign meant to say?
That, we're going to through the Grand Canyon right now, on the way to the Pinnacle.
Yeah.
And that, I reckon, signifies the Grand Canyon, and it says if it's raining, you're just going to drown.
Or you're just going to dance in the water. That's what it looks like to me.
Let's have a jig.
Let's have a jig in the water. Should we do this if it's raining? Or does it mean like heavy? Yeah, fair. All right. Fair enough. Point proven. This is definitely more of an adventure, Josie.
I love adventure.
Like, look at this. This is great.
Do you know what this route's done?
What's it done?
Right, the route, I don't remember what percentage I was on before.
You were on 6.5, I think.
Something like that. Now I'm on 20.
You're on 20?
Just with the route. And then also, the sun's come out, so now I'm on 30.
Sounds good to me. And now you're dancing. That must be like a plus 10 again. Are we on
plus
50?
5.
Oh, okay. 45 happiness, I think it is.
35.
35 happiness, sorry. That water is so dirty. I can't get over it. Look at it.
Hey, it's bubbly. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to swim in there, would you?
No.
No.
Might not have a choice though if it rains.
Yeah, true. So this is the canyon, I assume, right?
I guess.
I mean, it's looking very canyony. I mean, this is cool, isn't it? I can't see how this fills up though in the rain.
You can.
I can't. Can you?
Yeah.
You can? Oh,
Hey,
okay.
flash floods happen.
Yeah, true. That's weird though.
Got a bubble bath?
Go and jump in, Jose.
Hell no.
That would be cold.
If it was heated, I would.
If that right there was heated, you'd jump in?
Yeah.
All right, fair. So there's two routes that lead you to the Pinnacle. One of them is the Grand Canyon route, and that is the one I would advise taking because it's a bit more of an adventure. They're the same distance pretty much. I think this one's just harder. The other one's a bit easier. Oh. This is fun.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to slip.
No, you wouldn't.
Really hurt yourself.
You would. Look at this view though. Like straight down the canyon right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's giving Kings Canyon vibes.
Oh, it is. Like this stuff. I said it looked like the Bungle Bungles or something, but Kings Canyon is a good example of where we saw this before.
Yeah.
Just a different colour.
Yeah.
It was orange before.
It's still like that honeycomb beehive type rock.
Yeah, it is. This place is just awesome. I'm loving this hike.
It's like an obstacle course.
Yeah, I can see why this is like the most famous hike in Victoria.
Oh, here.
Is it raining again? Oh, it is raining. Oh dear. We've still got like this whole thing to do. You can see the canyon and it's just started to rain. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Quick update on my happyometer. I'm at 50% now.
You're at 50%.
Even though it's raining.
You're halfway to happy.
Yep, I am.
That means only one thing, guys.
What?
You should subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to see me 100%, subscribe because that'll make me really happy.
You going through there, Josie?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no. You?
I think you can make it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm too big. Not a chance. No, don't try and take the camera. Nuh-uh.
Why?
I'm not doing it.
Me? I'll go through with the camera.
Can you?
I don't know.
Do you want me to check the other side to make sure you can?
I think I can.
Alright.
I've got this gap. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Good job. That
Thanks.
wasn't the gap I was talking about.
Ah, right. Well, it's a gap.
You still did the job. And look how I'm stood. I feel like a mountain goat. Don't lean on me.
I need
I'm gonna
to.
fall.
I can't get down.
Go, go, go. Oh. Wow. Wow, look at this place. I love it. This is brilliant, but very slippy. Very slippy.
Dance all day, Romeo, Romeo, driving me.
I think the rocks were safer than the stairs, honestly. Wow, look back at that. That's just
That is so cool.
incredible. Look at this
It looks
place.
very like Jurassic Park as well with
This
the
place
weather.
might just be one of my favourite hikes we've ever done.
Yeah, same.
Ever. The
No,
whole
that's-
time around Australia. This is top 3. Yeah.
I would say. Now I'm
Agreed?
at 70%.
Oh my gosh, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we are.
We're really getting somewhere. We've joined the track at the point where the other track joined, so that was the Grand Canyon, was like the detour.
It's kind of poetic, really,
Yeah.
that we started off our lap in the rain, the cold, the wind, relentless weather, and we're finishing it in that.
Yeah.
But I
Just
hate
how it goes.
you wrote the punchline.
Oh, sorry, was that a joke?
You've got to record again.
Why? Just say it. What was the punchline?
Not funny anymore.
Alright, say it all again, go.
It's kind of poetic, really. Ready?
Yeah.
It's kind of poetic, really, that we started our lap in the wind, the rain, and the cold,
Yeah,
and now we're finishing it in the wind, the rain, and the cold.
that's right.
But I hate poems.
That was your punchline?
Yeah.
That was awful. That was so bad. We filmed for about a minute just to get that.
I think that was funny, no?
Personally, no.
I think that was hilarious.
echo wall apparently.
Ah!
No, you gotta go right up to it.
Yeah, well listen. Oh hell.
Yell where?
Up.
There? Or
and
up here?
listen. Look, yell up, listen that way.
Oh, come on.
Ah!
That's just embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
I think you yell into that hole.
No, look, yell
No.
up.
Yeah, but then you listen, you're meant to listen back down where we were. Right?
I think you're wrong. I think it echoes that way. But
Oh.
not very well. Maybe I haven't turned it on.
Yeah, maybe it's off for the,
I think they turned it off today because of the rain, because of the electrics.
yeah, do you reckon?
Oh, 150 stairs or 150 steps up to halfway.
What do you mean halfway? We've been going for ages.
I don't like the writings on the wall. Because the writings on the wall.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool.
Little bonus feature.
I love a bonus feature.
This hike has taken a turn to be actually quite hard. Like it's tough. There's a lot of rock climbing, a lot of stairs, a lot of incline. I don't think you're gonna like it up there.
But I'm still on rock.
Yeah.
No drop.
All right, we'll see. I'm gonna place a bet that Josie's gonna be
Screaming.
in bits when you
Yeah,
get up
probably.
there.
I bet with you that I will be. Oh my god, James, this is not. You were telling me I. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, we're pretty high.
Oh. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
It's so windy up here.
Okay, yeah, happy here.
You're going to the end. You got to stand up here.
Just let me.
Fine, I'll go on my own. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You can see everything from up here. Holy moly, look at this place. What's up?
I'm panicking.
Do you want to go up? Do
No.
you want me to hold you?
No. Just leave me here
Okay.
forever.
Forever?
Just leave me
Someone
here.
come and find Josie on top of it.
Ah, not with the helicopter, no, please, not with the helicopter. Please, not with the helicopter, please.
Josie's gone back, so I'm now alone. It is freezing and it is so windy up here, and it adds this like different element of like fear, you know? It doesn't feel the safest up here, but it looks unbelievable. Oh my gosh, look at this place. But it's so windy! Do you feel a bit deflated?
No,
No?
not at all.
Really?
That was not, it was a no-go zone.
A no-go zone?
Yeah,
You were not climbing up there?
No. I've conquered my fear of heights to a certain extent. If there was no wind, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But with
There is
wind,
wind.
no, that adds a whole new perspective. I'm not doing it, and now I'm at -10 happiness.
Minus 10 happiness?
Yeah.
Come
so,
on.
Thanks, Pinnacle. You've ruined
Are
the day.
you joking? I worked so hard to get you there.
Does this face? Now I'm on -20. Does this face look like I'm joking?
Yeah, it does. But you're not.
Does this face look like I'm joking?
No.
No.
So now for the long, cold and wet way back. But I'm still sticking by. This is one of my top 3 hikes in Australia. That's for sure. But Josie's just slipped, so she's not too happy.
Now I'm on -50.
You're on -50?
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's not been a good end to the day, has it? These shoes.
We're not made for walking, they're made for running.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
flat ground.
Flat ground, non-slippy ground. Yeah. What did you just call the Grampians?
The Grampians.
Yeah. That's been your story today, hasn't it?
I woke up a deer and now I'm grumpy.
Tomorrow's a new day, isn't it?
No, because we're still grumpy.
Come on. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Now I'm -20.
Oh, that's good.
Because tomorrow's a new day.
So our first stop of the day is a place called Halls Gap. I keep going to say Halls Creek, but it's not. That's in WA. This one's Halls Gap, and it's at the heart of the Grampians. Like, you walk down the high street, tiny high street, but all around, like 360 views of the mountains.
And our first mission. Hang on.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens here.
You have to just let the birds do their thing first, and then you can carry on with life. Our first mission of the day is obviously coffee. There's an Ampol here, so hopefully
they've got cheap coffee.
They've got cheap coffee, which we
like.
Because
we don't care how much the coffee costs.
Just coffee, just caffeine.
As long as there's caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Ampol normally does the job.
Clap, doesn't it?
I think now we're ready for the Grampians day 2.
We are.
Happiness rating?
I've got energy drinks
$2
on offer.
Energy drink, a coffee. How you
My
feeling?
happiness rating, what did we end on yesterday? 50?
50.
75.
You got 75.
Already.
By the end of the day, it's going to be
100.
100. Definitely.
So our first stop of the day, actually second stop of the day, because coffee was our first stop of the day, is Venus Baths. And it seems the walk takes us through the Botanic Gardens, which could be quite nice. So it's a short walk, it's like a 2.2k loop. And we get to see Botanic Gardens on the way. I think that's a pretty good starting point.
Why is there a botanic garden in Halls Gap?
Why is there not?
I thought that was only like for cities and stuff.
Well, then you thought wrong, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Wrong.
I thunked wrong.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you did.
Whatever. Anyway, we are at the Welcome Botanic Garden. It's a cool name for a garden, isn't it? The Welcome.
The Welcome Botanic.
I don't know if you can hear how windy it is today, but like the wind isn't so powerful where we are because I think we're protected by the trees, but like you can hear the trees and the leaves just like really rustling around. Is that the word, rustling?
Yeah.
Like this sounds.
Blowing around.
Blowing around, yeah.
Rustling's like softer rustles.
But it's not really affecting us.
No.
But like up there it is, you know?
But it's cold.
Interesting, it is a bit chilly. It's pretty cool, isn't it, here? Damn. Damn, that's quite cool. Oh, it's cold.
What did you expect?
Yeah, I don't know. Warm.
You expected thermal pools?
Yeah, I did. Damn. I mean, you got a bubble bath down here.
Yeah.
Look, all of this is wet too, like down the sides of the thing. So maybe it flows like all the way down from the top sometimes.
When there's been heavy rain, I reckon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is cool. So this is Venus Baths.
Yeah. This
How
is Venus's
amazing.
Baths.
What a spot.
I know.
Nothing says we're on a gravel road more than when Josie leans forward in her chair.
I wasn't leaning forward a minute ago because it was like nothing gravel road, but now it's got a bit corrugated and potholey, so I've got to concentrate.
So Josie proceeds to move into the four-wheel drive position.
Ah!
I mean, you're not braking at all.
Put on the gas, baby.
So Beehive Falls, last stop of the day. Well, last stop of the Grampians, really.
Yeah.
Not last stop of the day, we still have more coming up. But quite sad, really. I've enjoyed my time here.
At the Grampians?
Yeah, but it's no longer the Grampians. I would say it's actually the Grahapians.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I'm at 80% right now.
Or at 80%, but as soon
Maybe
as...
85.
But I reckon when you see the falls,
Yeah.
you're going to be at the big 100.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
Hopefully.
You can actually kind of like nearly see the waterfall just through the gap in the trees.
It looks very high up.
Yeah, that hasn't taken long at all, has it?
No.
But yeah, like you said, it looks high up, so I hope we don't have to climb all the way up. Maybe we can just see it like falling from
Yeah, I'd like to just see it falling.
I think we're getting close. We have to cross a bridge.
The bridge.
But like, I think it's like right here. You can hear like heavy water under here. Yeah, damn. It's coming through here. You can see it just under the bushes. Lots of water coming down. Let's do this.
Let's.
After you tied your hair back.
Yeah, it's in my way.
This is cool. What, you can go across?
No.
What's the, there's a sign there though. So I feel like you can.
Look at the water.
Yeah, true. We're not doing that? Nah. Whoa, that was a close up, wasn't it? The lens is all wet. There we go. Beehive Falls is cool.
I like it. It's very green.
This might be my favorite waterfall here.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Better than McKenzie.
Yeah, and there's no one here.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, Beehive Falls is the best in the Grampians.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get an updated happiness rating. What are you at?
100.
Huh?
100.
Huh?
100.
100?
Yep.
Yes!
100p.
We're at 100 happiness rating by the end of the trip. Now do the happiness dance. That should be illegal.
Why? And this is the end of the Grampians trip. Now we are headed to arguably the start of our Great Ocean Road journey, which is regrettably the final part of our lap. That's sad, isn't it?
Very sad.
And that is Port Fairy. So stay tuned. Let's go to Port Fairy.
What did that sign just say?
The world's most livable community.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just livable here. So we are in Port Fairy, which is our first Victorian coastal town, basically.
Fantastic. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, that's cool. So we're going to explore it a little bit. But first, we're at a beach
Yeah.
called Pea Soup Beach.
Pea Soup Beach.
Yeah.
What a weird name.
I know.
Why that?
Well, pea soup is green, obviously. Do
It's a
you reckon
green
the
beach.
water's like green or something?
Oh, let's go check it out. So I've just looked on Google Maps and there's actually like 4 pea soup beaches. Which is just why? Why are they called pea soup?
Why do you need 4 of them?
And why is there 4? So the last time we were on Victorian sand is Cape Conran.
That seems like a lifetime ago.
It really does. Your hair's going crazy. But shall we step foot on Victorian sand again?
Once more.
Woohoo!
Ah, diggity!
We got to taste what the water's like. Not this.
Absolutely not. You're so weird.
Tastes like peas.
You're so weird.
So next up, we're heading to a place that we didn't plan for, but we've just seen, and it looks pretty cool. I think it's called Griffin Island, and there's like a little walkway across the water with no handrails, which Josie's gonna love, to the island. It looks quite cool. So the island's just over here. You like walk across this little walkway.
No, but can you see how much she's actually walking in the water? I'm not walking that.
It actually looks slightly terrifying.
No, I actually can't because she's actually fully submerged.
Or should we go as far as we can and see what happens?
Yeah.
So you can walk like onto the island and walk around the island, and I think there's some beaches on the island too, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to walk across the cool the cool platform. Is that wrong?
I think it's totally right.
Totally right.
Yeah. This little bath.
This is lovely. Damn.
You like fresh water.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look, this is like a little waterfall. Oh. When I tell you, my feet are dry.
No.
My feet are dry.
No. This is cold.
You going back?
Yeah.
Oh wow. My whole feet are in. Okay, guys, I can confirm my feet are wet. Look.
Shut up, your feet not wet. Shut up, your feet not wet.
Nah, they are. They're a bit wet.
A bit?
But like
How are they going to take years to dry?
they're not as wet as they should be. They should be wetter.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going the whole way.
Hell no.
Why?
Go on then. So James is taking his shoes off now and staying in the water with barefoot to see how cold it actually is, because I told him it's cold and he doesn't trust me. He doesn't believe me how cold it is. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, but it can't be that cold.
No.
You're saying you can't feel
It
your
hurts.
feet
It
within
hurts.
seconds.
It
Okay.
actually hurts. You have to go all the way. It feels warm at the start. Just wait. He's going to put a brave face on for the camera now, but inside he's hurting. I know that inside you're hurting.
Oh.
Yeah, you are. Swear it. Swear it.
It was a bit chilly.
And your feet hurt now, don't they? Don't they? Don't they?
Yeah, they do a
Yeah.
little bit.
So what's the outcome of that?
But anyway, I think the last thing to do at Port Fairy is to explore the strip of Port Fairy.
The strip. What are we in?
Josie does not like me calling the main street of a town the strip.
It's not the strip. It's just the main street.
What do you guys call it? Do you call it the strip? Do you call it the main street? Do you call it the high street? What do you call it? Because I call it the strip. You know, like I'm Ibiza partying, you know, down the strip.
You're in Port Fairy.
Yeah, but Port Fairy,
It's not lit like Ibiza.
it's pretty lit.
It's lit, but it's not Ibiza lit. Maybe there's a top shop.
An op shop?
Hopefully.
There's always an op shop, Jess.
Well, not always.
There always is. Always.
No, not always.
Look at these buildings. You've got like... I mean, this is always a theme of towns
Small
like this.
towns.
Yeah.
Got
These
cute old buildings.
old buildings. Like, look at this one.
I love this kind of thing.
I mean, that kind of looks like modern old. But this one, they always have like this is a big Australia thing. They have like corner piece
I love a corner piece.
buildings around the roundabout, don't they?
I love
It's
them.
normally a restaurant of some sort.
Or a
like a
pub.
hotel.
Yeah, love them.
Oh, well,
An op shop.
there you go.
There we
Lifeline. An op shop. I'll wait for you on the bench.
Alright.
That'll do, I think.
I think that'll do.
Port Fairy and the Grampians. How much better does it get than that?
Not much. Well, I suppose maybe the Great Ocean Road.
Maybe it does get better, actually. We have started Victoria off strong,
I think we have too.
I'd say.
Very strong.
Yeah. So if you like that one, give the video a like.
And subscribe to the damn channel.
Do that right now.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the last leg of the entire trip,
This is scary.
the Great Ocean Road.
We'll see you there.
Josie, I can't see any of the view because of the umbrella. I'm trying to like get a nice shot of coming down the stairs. But
You
all
go
I
in
can
front
see.
of me because this umbrella's not leaving. This is kind of like a bit weird. Thank you, sir.
No problem, my queen.
Best believe it. Say it loud for the people in the back.
You know you can use your oh, you can't use your arms. I could have opened that, but what is going on with you? Anything but to spill the coffee, right?
Anything but the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, bam, what's going on?